So remember in our last video, we defined what? Logarithm, right? And we define logarithm of number n to base what? A as the power of the base to obtain what? The number n. So in this video, we are going to talk about the laws governing what? Logarithm. This is the first thing you need to do what? You need to know in logarithm. When you understand the concept of the laws governing logarithm, the next is what? How do I apply those what? Those laws, right? Good. The first law, okay? Now, if I have log of what? M times what? N to base, let's say A, okay? This is equals what? Log of what? M base A plus what? Log of what? N to what? Base A. Okay? The law simply states that whenever two numbers are multiplied, okay, we can do what? Add their individual what? Logarithm with their common what? Common base A. For example, okay, if I have log 30 to base 10, okay, remember that 30 simply means what? 6 multiply what? 5 in base 10, right? Now, you see that 6 multiplies 5, right? According to the law of logarithm, whenever two numbers multiply, we can do what? Add their individual what? Logarithm. So this can be split as what? Log what? 6 to base what? 10 plus log of what? 5 to what? To base what? 10, right? Good. Another example here, when I also have log of, let's say, 40 to base what? Base 5 plus what? Log of 2 to base what? 5. And we want to do what? Couple this together. Okay? Provided we have common bases, right? We need to do what? Multiply at what? Their numbers. So this can be what? 40 multiplied by what? 2 to their common base what? 5. And this is equals what? 40 times 2 is what? Is 80 to what? Their common base what? 5. So this is what the first law of what? Indices and terms. Let us give further example. Now, AI, if I have log of 8 to base 2 plus what? The log of what? Maybe 4 to base what? To base 2 plus what? Log 2 to base 2. Okay? And I want to express this to what? To one log. You see they have common bases, right? So we can express this to have what? The common log. Because we have multiplication, addition there, we're going to multiply all their numbers. So we will have 8 multiplied by what? 4 multiplied by what? 2 to base what? To the common base 2. And this is equals what? 8 times 4 is what? Is 32. 32 times 2 is what? Is 64. So we have 64 to what? Common base 2. Okay? So this is how to apply what? The first law of what? Logarithm, right? So in our next video, we are going to talk about the second what? Law of what? Of logarithm. Stay tuned. Okay? Thank you.